Hello book people, PT here today with a little short comic review. This guy, right? This is our kind of protagonist in The Superior Foes of Spider-Man, the book that I'm going to be discussing today. His name's Fred Myers, aka Boomerang. He's been around since the 1960s. He's a Spider-Man villain, not to be confused with the DC Comics character Captain Boomerang, who's a Flash villain, who's also been around since the 1960s. Can we just take a minute to appreciate the fact that the two big comic book companies have both had a Boomerang themed superhero for more than 50 years? Apparently that's an idea that has power. And also, Boomerang here was kind of sort of temporarily a member of Thunderbolts, Marvel's team of villains who are trying to do good, and Captain Boomerang was a member of Suicide Squad, DC's team of villains who are trying to do good. So, a small world, I guess. Anyway, Fred Myers was a baseball pitcher, a professional major league pitcher, a very good one until he was kicked out of the league for fixing games, taking money to fix games. And then he took the next logical step and became a Boomerang-themed supervillain. He probably fought Daredevil, I'm not sure, but Spider-Man villains usually tend to fight Daredevil too. At the beginning of this story, he's kind of down on his luck. He's sick of always getting beat up by superheroes. But he has something different this time. He has a plan and he has a team. He and a few other kind of second-rate supervillains have decided to reform the classic supervillain team, the Sinister Six. Never mind the fact that there's only 5 of them, which is kind of a running joke throughout the series. And some of the members have completely ridiculous powers. For instance, there's one guy who can transform anything into a supercharged vehicle, which actually is pretty useful to escape things, but is completely ridiculous in practice in this book, and is pretty hilarious. The first thing you need to know about this is not a book about Spider-Man. It's a book about these other periphery, minor type characters in the Spider-Man universe. You can totally read it if you don't know or care anything about Spider-Man. In fact, you probably should, because it's awesome. No joke, it's freaking incredible. The writer is Nick Spencer, who you might know from Image's Morning Glories or from his current work on Ant-Man. The artist is Steve Lieber. The two of them have somehow created this world that's both gritty and over-the-top comic book ridiculous. You'll be legitimately afraid for Fred in one panel, and then in the next one you'll be cracking up at the hilarious dialogue. The feel of the book is something like, I don't know, Ocean's 11 meets Spider-Man, I guess. It's got that charming, witty caper feel of Ocean's 11, and along with throwing some superpowers in there, and you've got it. The best trick that Spencer and Lieber pull in this book is making me care about a Boomerang-themed superhero. A completely ridiculous character that I've been reading about and on and off in comic books since I was little and never had an opinion about one way or not the other, had no idea, didn't care. And here they truly make me care about him. Amid all the double crosses and plans being foiled and plans within plans, there's truly a big heart in this comic series. I really don't have anything bad to say about it, so I'm not going to. The only thing I do wish was that there was more of it. The good news with it being so short, I think it's maybe 20 issues, something like that. No, 15 issues, I think. It's only 15 issues. The good news with that is that it's 3 quick trades. You can read it really quick, and I hope that you do. Do yourself a favor and go check it out right away. That'll do it for me. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.